The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Sprite.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal. Here we are, NBA Finals, Game 1, right around the corner. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. And when you take a look at the Trail Blazers, they managed to make short work of the last opponent, finishing the conference finals in 5 games. But they'll need all they can muster to claim the title. And this is it, the NBA Finals, the championship round. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves with a title. You've been there before, Shaq. What's this feel like?
Well, Ernie, it's no time for butterflies. The stakes don't get any higher. My determination just went up a notch right now, Ernie. Pretty soon that ball goes up. You settle in. They're going to get after it. Let's get this game started.
You never got butterflies?
No way.
What did you get in a stomach that size if it wasn't butterflies?
Hungry.
You didn't get, like, bigger animals than butterflies?
No, hungry, because I knew the opponent was going to be barbecue chicken.
Oh, that was a layup I gave you right there. Kevin Harlan standing by. Take it away.
Is happy to bring it to you. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. With me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And so it's official, folks. The NBA Finals have tipped off. And what a game we've got in store. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Mirotic in the 3.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right, a terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Don't you love to see players working together in fundamental play?
So the Portland Trail Blazers able to put the first points up on the board. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well,
That's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
And that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that pass.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
And so here in Chicago, the Blazers getting the bucket. Butler kicks to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Lillard. And now Portland on the break. Lillard with the ball. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Mirotic dishes to Noah. And here comes the break. Baseline jumper. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Lillard. Matthews has got his first 2 points of the night. Rose with the ball. Into Noah. Kicks it to Mirotic. Outside Rose. Pass to Butler. Pocket 6. Lillard against Rose. Goes up from the top of the key. Here's Noah. And it's sent back by Lopez. And Matthews kicks to Lillard. Lopez outside. Batum with the ball. Gasol covering. Outside, Batum. Can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4. Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Now, here's Lillard. Aldridge with a screen on Rose. Lillard, the pass to Matthews. In low to Aldridge. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Gasol's shot is good.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Rose against Lillard. This is it to Batum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Batum's got 5.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now here's Rose. Now here is Mirotic. Rose attacking. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
It's going to be tough for the defense today. If he's got his A game rolling here tonight, we'll see.
Lillard dishes to Lopez. That's good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that can really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Here is Rose. The Blazers getting the bucket. Elbow shot is on the way. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession. Now go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Doris?
We talked about Game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Lillard with it. Butler covering. And Batum kicks to Aldridge. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Outside Rose. There's the feed to Butler. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. On that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Trailblazers leading by 8. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Mirotic with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And Butler gets it to go.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Matthews is screen on Rose. Lillard the pass to Matthews. The dish to Batum. Rose again. Lillard. 6 to shoot. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Gasol. Bulls trail by 6. Butler dishes to Rose. Back to Butler. Lopez covering. Gasol set the pick for Mirotic. Off the pick. Misses off the left eye.
Couldn't convert. A nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Lillard with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Matthews a screen on Rose. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. It's stolen by Rose. Right side Rose. Noah the screen. Rose kicks to Mirotic. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Taj Gibson's checked in to Pau Gasol. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Fifth best, Derrick Rose.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
And so here's Portland. They lead by 4. Lillard outside. He dishes it to Aldridge. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Now here's Rose. Gibson with this. Rebound Lillard. Rose passes to Gibson. Into Noah. Puts it up from 12. Batum grabs the miss.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
Lillard attacking. That one off the back iron and out.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's Batum. 5 points in the game. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That's good from Joakim Noah. A different look now for Portland. Kaman comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Thomas Robinson in for LaMarcus Aldridge. The Bulls also changing it up. Mike Dunleavy, who's checked in for Mirotic. Heinrich comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Noah hits them both. Here is Lillard. Robinson a screen on Brooks. Right side Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle the block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Terrell Wright's checked in for Portland. McCollum comes in for Wesley Matthews. Kaman sets a screen for Robinson. Feeds it to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Brooks outside. He kicks it to Benjamin. Gibson with the screen on Wright. Off the screen. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Boy, that's some physical basketball out there. I'm glad I'm not in the middle of that. A hard pick and an assault on the bucket.
Old school stuff there.
Yeah, there was a lot to like on that play.
Now, here's Lillard. Robinson sets a screen for Lillard. McCollum dishes to Kaman. And Wright kicks to McCollum. A clean finish under heavy pressure all over. McCollum's got his second basket. Bulls trail by 6. Brooks outside. Out to the wing. Gibson passes to Brooks. He feeds it to Dunlap. And Gibson wide open. He shoots. Good on the baseline, Jay.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Lillard outside. Right with a screen on Brooks. A shot by Lillard, wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 5 points so far. Bulls have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Now Brooks. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. With the block. 3 on 3. Lillard dishes to right. Outside Robinson. To right. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lets it go from deep. The shot will not go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Brooks outside. Dishes to Gibson. Pass to Heinrich. Gibson setting the pick for Heinrich. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Bulls have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. First one falls for him. Free throws good from Heinrich. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Now a timeout called by Portland.
It's like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about.
Minute 42 left in the first quarter. McCollum kicks to Lillard. At the elbow, it's Robinson. There's the pass to McCollum. And there's the feed to Kaman. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
Gotta love the inside-out game there, guys.
1:19 left in the first. Bulls trailed by 7. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Here's Gibson. Kicks to Dunlap. 2. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Derrick Rose, 3rd. 4th, Damian Lillard.
Now, it seems like these two guys are almost in a little personal competition to see who can finish the playoffs with more assists.
That one is off. Second free throw, good. And so here's Portland. 6-point game. Robinson a screen on Brooks. Lillard attacking. The open shot, right. And again, it's Portland converting. The Bulls have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Gibson setting a pick for Brooks. Gibson against Robinson. And Gibson gets to Dunleavy. Pass to Noah. And it's right, sending it back. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 8. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Heinrich passes to Dunleavy. Passes it to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. That time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Bulls have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Falls for Brooks. Free throw is good for Brooks.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Lillard attacking. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Trailblazers lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
It's the NBA Finals, Game 2. Joakim Noah and the Chicago Bulls take on LaMarcus Aldridge and the Portland Trailblazers. Coming your way next Monday.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
The key is you look at the steal totals for this team. They have really put good pressure on the offense.
Well, you know what? Pressure can lead to pilfers, and pilfers can lead to points. But we got the 3 P's: pressure, pilfers, points. Get it done.
Bulls trail by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Portland. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews in the 2. Robinson and Aldridge down low. And it's McCollum in at the 1.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Outside Matthews. Robinson left side. Now the dish to McCollum. Aldridge with a screen on Rose. Shot clock at 5. Batum attacking. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And for the Bulls, they're shooting with confidence 50% from the field so far. Heinrich outside. Mirotic sends the screen for Heinrich. He dishes it to Mirotic. Takes a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Gasol with the steal. Heinrich dishes to Gasol. That is good.
Boy, let's battle through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Robin Lopez is checked in for Portland. Misses for Gasol. Portland leading. Now here's McCollum. It's Matthews on the wing. Matthews left side. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kurt Heinrich. The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. At the line for 2. Free throw, good. Matthews. Both free throws good for Matthews. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Outside Rose. Rebounded by McCollum.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Feeds to Matthews. And counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. One shot. Free throw, good. Matthews. Bulls trailed by 7. Outside Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Terrific design on a big play. He lays it in. Rose has got 6.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Aldridge left side. He kicks to McCollum. He feeds it to Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. At the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
This team is never afraid to get physical. I think they enjoy this style of play.
And so McCollum nails both of them. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Rose. Dishes it to Gasol. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Butler is screen on Aldridge. Here's Mirotic. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Mirotic has got his second bucket of the night. Trailblazers leading by 5. McCollum kicks to Matthews. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Trailblazers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. And the first one drops.
Well, a good game tonight for Matthews. He's got 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless. Both free throws good for Matthews. A
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Outside Rose. Stolen by McCollum. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Cannot hit. Nice D from Rose. Bulls trailed by 7. And Aldridge with the block. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Trailblazers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting for Robin Lopez. 2 shots.
That's good from Lopez. Both free throws good from Lopez. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Heinrich outside. At the elbow, it's Gasol. Matthews with the steal. To the inside. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 points now in the quarter. Bulls trailed by 11. Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, he is none too pleased with the play of his club out there, and it looks like they need a little time to get things sorted out here.
I don't know if any coaches would be too happy if they just saw their team give up a run like this one.
Side Rose. And the Bulls with another miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Matthews with it. He's got 9. Pass to Batum. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Aldridge has got 6 points.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Heinrich against Matthews. Heinrich passes to Gasol. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Portland leading by 13. Here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Bulls trail by 13. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Outside Rose. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. It goes on C.J. McCollum. For Chicago, they have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. The free throw drops for Rose.
Some good play from Rose in this one. He has 9 points and 1 steal.
Just can't find fault with anything he's done here. The effort, the energy, his production, his defense, it's all there.
All hustle, non-stop effort from him all over that 94 by 50-foot box.
Bulls trailed by 10. Butler kicks to Rose. Right side Rose. Mirotic. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Gibson's checked in. And so Mirotic nails both of them. Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard outside. Outside Matthews. Portland again missing. The Bulls have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Heinrich has it in the corner. That's a 2 from Butler. Second chance shot. And the officials whistle a foul on this shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Falls from Mirotic.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Into Lopez. Ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. The kick outside to Butler. Doesn't go either for Butler.
That's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
Outside Batum.
Well, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. It happens far too often.
Rose dishes to Mirotic. There's the feet to Gibson. Shoots from the baseline. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Trailblazers leading by 5. Matthews into the lane. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Matthews has got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he's finally found his footing in this game. His first quarter was a real struggle, but he's got it going now.
Free throw drops for Rose. Chris Kaman is checked in for Robin Lopez. Chicago also making some changes. Noah comes in for Mirotic. That's Dunleavy in for Kirk Heinrich. Matthews hits them both. Here is Lillard. 5 points in the game. And there's the pass to Keenan. Outside for Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. It's Matthews on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Matthews again missing. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Dunleavy with the ball. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Third is Joakim Noah.
Tell you what, he's dialed up his rebounding here in the playoffs, and the big games seem to bring the best out of him.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And I like their aggressiveness, too, tonight, because they're getting penetration, and that's allowing them to get some easy hoops.
A different look now for Portland. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Darrell Wright has subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And Chicago also making a switch. Brooks checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Lillard. Matthews a screen on Brooks. Lillard the pass to Robinson. Robinson left side. Matthews into the lane. And that one's good. Matthews has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Gibson setting the pick for Brooks. Kicks it to Gibson. Back to Brooks. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
Here's Matthews. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Plays like that are telling the story of this game for me so far. They cannot afford to hand over any more easy points like that.
Now here's Butler. He has 5. Dunleavy kicks the buck. 3-pointer. Good. Butler's got 8 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard outside. Pass to Robinson. Joakim Noah grabs the miss. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Brooks. Chris Kaman pulls it in. Trailblazers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. 3 for Matthews. And yes, sir, that one drops. 18 points for him.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Brooks kicks to Gibson. Outside Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Matthews. 18 points for him. Lillard from outside. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bulls trail by 7. They set the pick. The drive by Brooks. He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouls.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Lillard outside. Matthews against Butler. And Matthews kicks to Lillard. They get it back. Keenan. Here's Robinson. Pass to Keenan. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He earned that one, took the hit, and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Free throw dropped for Kaman. Chicago calls timeout. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
They need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Bulls trailed by 8. Brooks outside. And Gibson now top the key. .115 left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Lillard against Brooks. No luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Lillard outside. Over in the corner, Matthews. Beyond the arc. And the shot is good. And it's an 11-point Trailblazer lead.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Gibson with the screen on Matthews. Butler kicks to Gibson. Back to Butler. There's the dish to Gibson. Unloads from 13. And that one's good. Gibson's got 6 points. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lillard outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Robinson sets a screen for Matthews. Lillard with no one around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And here is Butler. 10 points for him. And the shot is good. He's got 12. Here's Lillard. 10-point lead. with 1 on the clock. And it's finished off by Keeman as he lays it in.
Give credit where credit is due. Terrific assist inside.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Trailblazers out in front, up by 12. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And, Coach, in this kind of a matchup against this team, how important is keeping control of the ball and limiting turnovers?
It's huge. Live ball turnovers, if you put them in the open floor, they're very difficult to stop. But we got to play some defense. We're not playing any defense right now.
Tom, thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Of the NBA Finals, more action straight ahead. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps, making good decisions, getting into the defense, and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Mirotic in the 3 spot. Here's Noah. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Noah's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Chicago. Portland leading by 10. Aldridge with his screen on Rose. Lillard dishes to Matthews. To Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rose. And here comes the break. Here's Butler. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. And still leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, great way to capitalize on the turnover. Can't waste any time. Get the ball up the floor.
Now, here's Lillard. Outside, Batum. He dishes it to Aldridge. The 9-foot shot. And Portland again with the bucket.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Rose. 11 points in the game. Beats to Noah. Butler on the way. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Mirotic's shot is off.
And a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
This is to Lillard. Back to Batum. Lillard outside. Gasol with the rebound.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Lillard outside. He kicks to Matthews. Beats away. Got 23 points.
Well, he could have earned some style points
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Rose passes to Gasol. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early. Free throw drops for Gasol. Both free throws good from Gasol.
It's been fun to watch Gasol in this one. He's got 8 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Bulls trail by 8. Inside. Pass to Rose. Outside Butler. Now Mirotic. He's got 11. It's from the elbow, and it gets the bucket. That's 10 points for Pau Gasol.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Rose against Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Wesley Matthews on the wing. 5 to shoot. Second chance effort. Lopez, no luck. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Matthews with a steal. By himself. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
Now, here is Mirotic. Great tee that time from Batum. Now, here's Lillard. Over in the corner, Matthews. Baseline try. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Bulls trailed by 10. Outside Rose. Shot off the screen. Off the left rim and out. Portland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And Batum kicks to Lillard. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. He's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
A.J. McCollum, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for the Bulls. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis.
Now here's Rose. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Mirotic to stop the run, and the jumper is on the mark. Mirotic has got 13.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Lillard with it. He's got 13. Lopez pushes to McCollum. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mirotic. He's guarded by McCollum. Portland leading by 11. Lopez, the screen on Heinrich. Lillard attacking. Noah with the block. Here's Heinrich. For the three. And the shot is good. Heinrich's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Here's Lillard. He trains the quick shot. Lillard's got 15.
Had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Here's Rose. It's on target from the high post.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Trailblazers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for them here in the second half so far. And here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Knocked away. Lopez is screen on Heinrich. McCollum kicks to Batum. Aldridge trying to break free. The Trailblazers rebound.
Some fantastic numbers here for Lopez. He's got 8 points, and he's blocked a shot today as well.
Well, he showed off how intelligent he is defensively. He understands where the ball is, where players are, what's happening in front of him.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here.
Lopez. 2 shots.
That's good from Lopez. So for the Bulls, Gibson comes in for Joakim Noah. That's Dunleavy in for Pau Gasol. He hits both from the stripe. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Rose. And the shot is good. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Lillard attacking. There's the bucket. Good. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Having their way down low.
Dunleavy the base to Mirotic. From the baseline. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist from Mirotic. 17 points for Rose.
Man, how did he get that thing to go?
When you're hot, you're in fuego.
They get it back. Here's Aldridge. No good with the layup. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Rose dishes to Gibson. Now here is Mirotic. He's guarded closely. Heinrich kicks to Rose. And it's off from 3-point range. Portland leading by 8. Batum passes to McCollum. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. And stolen by Lillard. Right side, Batum. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Batum's got 7.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Rose against Lillard. Here's Dunleavy. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portland's gotten off to a very slow start from 3-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the game plan, these players are getting a much-needed chance to rehydrate and refuel with Gatorade. Guys, we know the drill well, all three of us drinking the Gatorade too.
Yeah, no question. I mean, Kevin, people have no idea the fatigue that can set in during a telecast. And so it's important for us to stay hydrated all game long.
Clark, you're always hydrated.
Yeah, I try to be, but it's usually with a combination of H2O and Gatorade.
I love Gatorade. Look at Steve. He has the Gatorade shirt on.
Yeah, he's really immersed in the Gatorade.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Bulls trail by 8. Brooks outside. Mirotic sets the screen for Heinrich. Inside. Mirotic's shot is off. Trailblazers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Wright dishes to Robinson. Wright outside. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Oh, that's blocked. Now here's McCollum, defended by Dunleavy. Heyman kicks to Batum. Right from outside. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Brooks kicks to Heinrich. Jacks up a three. And Wright pulls it down.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Brooks the best to Mirotic. Brooks outside. Gibson with the screen on Batum. Heinrich with it. Robinson picks him up. The drive by Brooks. High, arcing shot. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. 6 points for Aaron Brooks. Trailblazers leading by 6. Now McCollum. He's got 8. Right outside. The feed now to Kamen. Fades. Another shot. And it's good on the lane. Wright's got his second bucket tonight.
You see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket.
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now here's Brooks. He has 6. The best to Dunleavy. Fires from deep. Second chance effort. No luck. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Here's McCollum. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
He's been wayward and just off about everything he's put up in this period.
Brooks misses. Portland leading. McCollum kicks to Batum. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Wright. Outside Batum. Shot clock at 6. Chicago grabs the miss. Mirotic just got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Trailblazers leading by 8. McCollum dishes to Robinson. A floater. That is good. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Brooks outside. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. That's good. Brooks has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Collin pass to Batum. Batum with another miss.
Well, he did have a 3-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Heinrich kicks to Dunleavy. Offensive rebound. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gibson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Trailblazers lead by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, no question, this one's going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
Lillard with it. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem, and it's Kaman in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Kicks it to Batum. Passes to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass. Aldridge has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Portland. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Butler. The dish to Rose. Lets it go from 11. And it's Portland with the rebound. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Matthews into the lane. Dishes it to Aldridge. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Dunleavy the basket to Butler. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Lillard kicks to Aldridge. And the shot no good, a bit short. Bulls trail by 7. Outside Butler. Feeds it to Rose. Dishes it to Dunleavy. Back to Rose. Puts it up. The good-looking shot from the wing. Rose has got 19 points.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
Lillard outside. Matthews a screen on Rose. Batum wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Rose dishes to Dunleavy. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Trailblazers leading by 5. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. Feeds away. Count the bucket. Matthews has got 27 points. Here's Rose. Outside Butler. Latrey. There's the bucket. Good.
Well, lazy defense, and that's why the score is what it is right now.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, Keenan sets a screen for Lillard. Shot clock at 6. And it's Keenan missing.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Here's Gibson. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Matthews, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Matthews has got 9 points here in the second half. Bulls trailed by 7. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rose is putting on Matthews. Good shot by Butler. Nobody around. And that's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Joakim Noah is checked in for Taj Gibson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time. Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Trailblazers leading by 7. And Lillard kicks to Matthews. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Shooting for Portland, Wesley Matthews. At the line for 2.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here's Rose. He kicks it to Noah. Pass to Butler. Got a piece of it. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And Matthews with the basket on that assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Bulls trail by 11. Outside Butler. In the corner, it's Dunleavy. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Lillard. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Right wing. He feeds it to Rose. And the pass to Noah. 6 to shoot. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Derrick Rose.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Lillard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Bulls trail by 8. A 3 off the inbound. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Aldridge with a screen on Rose. Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Wide open. Portland, no good that time either. Chicago's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Down low. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Some good numbers for Butler. 8 rebounds, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Free throw, good Butler. So Butler nails both of them.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Stolen by Noah. In transition, here come the Bulls. 11 feet away. Here's Butler. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Butler's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now Lillard. On the wing, Batum. Upside, Batum. Up and in on the layup. Batum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
To the middle. Here's Mirotic. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
You knew the run would come, and here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely. They've got themselves within striking distance now.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Over in the corner, Gasol. Here's Mirotic. And it's Chicago scoring again.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Aldridge, the pass to Lillard. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Wesley Matthews. At the line for one.
And so he hits the technical free throw. From past the arc. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Yeah, and that's his first three of the half. There may be more in store.
Bulls trailed by 5. Now here's Rose. From the stripe. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Still Trailblazers ball. 15 seconds.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Kevin, how about the air confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
And Matthews gets it to go.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Lillard again throws. And the basket good. Rose has got 24 points. Portland's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Rose against Lillard. Batum dishes to Aldridge. Shoots from 14. Shot is off. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Butler. From past the arc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Lillard at 10. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
Lillard has been playing really well. He has 20 points. He's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And those steals are all the evidence you need of just how high his basketball IQ is. He really sees the floor well defensively.
2 shots.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. Bulls trail by 7. Butler kicks to Rose. Gasol is screen on Lillard. Noah with a screen for Rose. That's good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Portland. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Outside, Batum. But drive by Aldridge. Outside Matthews. Aldridge with a screen on Buck. Shot clock at 5. Looking to get it going. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Gasol.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that can be huge in a tight game like what we have here.
Lillard again throws. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The drive by Aldridge.
Looking at the game Aldridge has been having, he has 9 rebounds and also a block shot.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They've been able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Rose passes to Noah. The shot by Butler, nobody around. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Aldridge gets to Matthews. A 3. And he gets it to go. Matthews has got 43 points.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. Those shots have just come on easy, open look.
Chicago calls timeout. They trailed by 7. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Left in the fourth quarter. Rose kicks the butt. Second chance effort. Great D that time for Batum. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath. You're right. Lillard outside. Outside, Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up the baby hook. And again, it's Portland converted. Bulls trailed by 9. .105 left in the fourth quarter. Butler dishes to Rose. Stolen by Lillard. the feed to Matthews. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Matthews has got 45 points.
He is just eating this team alive with his offense. It's been a matchup nightmare.
Here's Mirotic. And again, unable to change momentum here. Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Dunleavy comes in for Mirotic. Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Brooks in for Derrick Rose. Outside, Robinson. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it.
No way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Dunleavy kicks to Brooks. Floats one up. Good on the shot. Here's McCollum. Pass to Blake. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LaMarcus, it looked like the team and you were really feeling good out there, making things happen at both ends of the floor.
Most part, the guys are going to find their way to pass the boards, take the shots, and being good at that.
Well done, LaMarcus. We appreciate the time as always, guys.
And as always, Doris, thank you. So game 1 is in the books for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you for game 2 as we present our Jordan Player of the Game.